Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to a Shenmue Dojo video. Today's video is a bit of an impromptu video. We've had an announcement that some new Shenmue merchandise is coming. We don't quite know when yet, but we are having some new Shenmue merchandise from First for Figgyz, or should I say a sort of a sister company being set up called Figgyz. They are a very, very different take on what First for Figgyz normally do, but I'm going to explain all of that in the video, who we're going to get from the Shenmue line, what they are, all the details that have come out, thanks to James, who's been popping this in our private Discord chat so I could make this video as quickly as possible. So first and foremost, as I said at the top of the video, the line is called Figgyz. It's basically a sister company to First for Figgyz. So Alex from First for Figgyz announced this within the last 2 to 3 hours or so. And he was going through exactly what they are, where you can get them and everything else. Now, within this sort of launch video, which was on Twitter and YouTube earlier, he announced that a Shenmue line was coming. Somebody asked it in the chat. And then later on, James popped a little message in as well. And again, Alex came back to say, yep, there's 4 Shenmue characters in development here. But first and foremost, let's watch the video just to make sure I'm not completely throwing you down Troll Alley or whatever. See it for yourself.
Oh, now he's here. Now he's here. I can tell you, Ren is there. Shenhua is there. Landy is there. Rio's there. First wave. Take that information and we'll see how that goes.
So there we have it, guys. Alex has announced that there is a Shenmue line on the way, with it looking like Rio, Ren, Shenhua and Landy are going to be coming in wave 1, which is absolutely fantastic. We may get more, who knows, but I'll come on to that ever so slightly. And as I said, James also just posted again, and Alex has reconfirmed this as well. So we are 99.9% getting this Shenmue line, which is fantastic. So what's happening and how can you get them and all the rest of it? So all the details are, so you're going to get a run of these. Now, the first run will be of 1,000. If they sell out quickly or there's demand, then you will get further runs elsewhere. But they are going to be available through the First for Figgyz website and the website links that are in the YouTube description below. So keep an eye out for those as well. They are launching on the 7th of May with a weekly tease happening the Sunday prior to that. And they're going to be launching them essentially in sets. So when the Shenmue set comes out, you're going to get Rio, Ren, Shenhua and Landy coming together. Now, that's for a couple of reasons. Number one is the backer cards, which I'll come on to in a minute, may well interlink. And 2, is to encourage the shipping to be done all together at the same time, so that essentially you're not doubling up on what could be quite extortionate shipping costs. I'm guessing these are coming from America, but I obviously don't know. They come in a very, very nice box. I haven't seen the Shenmue stuff, but within the stream itself, Alex showed off Sonic in his box. I thought it looked pretty cool as well. It's a magnet figure, which means you can pop it in your fridge or wherever. It's got a magnetic backing card as well. It's about the size of a Pepsi can, give or take, from what I can see in the images there. The backing card is reversible. You've got 2 themes on each of that. And as I said, they may well interlink. So good guys will face right, bad guys will face left. So you think that's quite a nice little touch. Again, it's probably encouraging sort of people to buy the sets and sort of line those up and set those up as you want to go ahead and do so. Not only that, you are getting sort of an online Figgyverse online card as well with all the orders. So you get that with a QR code as well. So you can QR code the box of the figure, tick it off your system, tick it off your list, and then look into the history of the particular figure that you've bought, anything else around it. And also it just means you know it's official and all above board. They are going to cost roughly $12.99 in dollars per Figgyz. Now, I don't know what that is in pounds. I'd say probably about 10 quid, give or take, probably about 11 euros without the shipping. But on top of that as well, you'll get 100 points per Figgy, and which you can then put them towards others or shipping, whatever. So hopefully it brings the cost of that down as well. So I'm quite excited about this because, again, more Shenmue merchandise is fantastic, and it's not extortionately priced Shenmue merchandise, fingers crossed at least, when you get the shipping involved. But why is this important? Now, with it, and I said this in a previous video, if you want First for Figgyz, and they have said this themselves in this video, if you want them to do statues or further Shenmue lines, we must sell this out. So that we know there's going to be 1,000 of each of these figures. There's going to be 1,000 of Rio, 1,000 of Ren, 1,000 of Shenhua, 1,000 of Lan Di. So if these sell out rapidly, say we sell them out in, I don't know, an hour, just for argument's sake, that's then going to ring some bells that people go, oh, maybe we should do another Shenmue line, and you get some more Shenmue. They sell out. Then you start looking at building that momentum in terms of merchandise and getting more Shenmue merchandise and getting it, maybe branching out into other things. Now, they have said within this video as well, there is a roadmap to branch out to other merchandise, things like t-shirts and other bits and pieces. So again, you could get further merchandise outside of these Figgyz, but also if these keep selling well, First for Figgyz, which are obviously sort of the parent overseeing all of this, even though it is a separate brand in some respects, would then look at this data and go, maybe it's just time for us to do a brand new Shenmue proper First for Figgyz statue. Now, I know they will get lapped up instantly, but by having that data of these selling out rapidly, you then have a bit of a safety net here. Now, the best thing with this as well is because they're quite low cost, it means they can do the brands that they want to do. It's not as high risk as a statue. So Shenmue sort of is almost like a testing of the waters here. So if we nail this and we sell these out rapidly, then you've got a really good chance of more, or even just, you know, a second run, third run, or they could start doing some more obscure Shenmue characters for all we know as well. But guys, that is everything. As we get more details, we'll obviously post them on the social medias, the website, and wherever else you can find these sorts of details as well. As I said, just to recap, they launch on the 7th of May. We don't know when the Shenmue line is coming, but they are going to come together, so all 4 of those will come together. They are $12.99 in dollars per Figgyz. You get 100 points per Figgy, which you can then take off of other orders as you go, and it is encouraged that you buy them in sets just to, again, merge the shipping together. If there are any questions or comments or anything I've missed, obviously let me know. Actually, there is one thing I've missed. It's just twigged in my head. When you are buying them, you have a 10% chance of a chaser. So I should have said this earlier. But when you buy your Shenmue set, you will have a 10% chance of getting a chaser. So you will have essentially one of a bronze, silver, or gold backing card hidden between the main backing plate. So within that 10% chance, you will have 6% of bronze, 3% of silver, 1%, that's 10 that are going to be gold. So there you go. Just leave that thought there. So there you go. You are going to get a chance of a chaser as well. But as I say, if I have actually missed anything and nothing else comes into my brain in the next 30 seconds, drop us a comment below. Like, share, subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the usual places. And I will be back with a video in the not too distant future. But guys, keep your eyes out for this one. We'll post it as soon as we have the details. But for now, take care. Have a good one.